casually explained interior design. Let's see.
One time only, as a crispy new U2's vinyl figure and Chad the Duck
Cute.
plushie. These bad boys are only available for a very limited time, then they're actually gone forever. Get them now
That is actually cute. I might cop this actually. That is so cute.
before more tariffs. Now, when we're young, one of the first things we care about is what's in our room, because it's
I did not have that choice, unfortunately.
the first time you can represent your personality externally where others might see it, making it the perfect practice for
Dude. I did not have that choice whatsoever. I had like three people. I had 3 people in a room, so
run before you're forced to wear your personality's clothing in middle school and get bullied into conformity. Much like clothes, the natural preference of everyone is different, especially between guys and girls. And so if you ever date or live with the opposite gender, you'll learn the stark differences in thought process right away. As an example, when girls see a twin mattress on an ugly bed frame, they say, maybe if I just paint it up a bit, then I'll just throw a few blankets and cute pillows on there, I'll put some plants to fill up some more space, and then I'll put Squishy the elephant on the bedside table, and I can put a big mirror over there for me and to make the space look bigger. I'll put my desk over here, and I just need a rug to tie it all together.
Okay,
Whereas guys look at a twin mattress on an ugly bed frame and think, yeah, I better get rid of that.
You know, sometimes, listen, it's so much more comfy without a bed frame. I don't care. I don't care what anybody says. I think that if you live in a climate where you don't need like fucking air in the bottom of your mattress and it's not like whatever, I think that bed frames are overrated and it feels better. It feels better. I will die in that hill. You know what? I'll even show it to you, dude. You know what? I even got a bed frame because like whatever, and I removed the. Listen. Holy shit! Why is this image so fucking compressed? Let me like get the original. Fuck. There we go. Oh my god! Listen. The only thing I upgraded in this room is the mattress, actually. Dude. To be fair, it was so much comfier. It was genuinely so much comfier. It was so like whatever. It was great. Guys. Look at that. I did get a bed frame. I got a bed frame. Update. Got a bed frame. However, I did not like the bed frame. So I disassembled it completely alone. And where did I put the bed frame? Didn't have anywhere to place it. I put it in the balcony. So you have a you just see a fucking like crazy thing in the balcony, and it was just a fucking mattress, dude. Because like I had nowhere else to put it. Anyway, yeah, it is what it is. Also, this is practically how the room looked. And I had a cuck chair. I don't know. This was the chair. This is the chair for when I have to remove my clothes, and that was the chair. Oh my god, this was so perfect. Oh, you know what? This is actually genuinely perfect. I don't care what anybody says. This layout was perfect. It was everything I wanted in a room. Like genuinely, the good mattress. This mattress was so comfy, the comfiest fucking mattress. My chair, my lovely table. It was great. It was so amazing. Oh my god, look at OC, dude! Oh my god! Oh, this fucking... I hate this bed frame so fucking bad. I don't like that bed frame. Also, I had to remove the carpet because OC likes peeing on the carpet, and I'm like, all right, that's just great. So I removed all carpets, and I'm not allowed to have a fucking carpet if OC's there. She just likes peeing where she likes peeing, bro. It is what it is. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Sorry, I need to shut up.
Are you gonna get literally any furniture? Which is really pretty ignorant. They clearly didn't see the gaming computer.
Okay, this is too like close to home, dude. This is actually too much.
So Deme replaced the cuck chair for an audition couch?
Dude, this is too close to home!
In order to actually make your place look nice, you have to know about interior decorating and design. But it's important to draw the distinction between interior decorator and interior designer, because if you're an interior decorator but call yourself an interior designer, this makes the interior designer very mad because you don't know anything about architectural drawings or structural modifications.
Right.
Similarly, if you're an interior designer but call yourself an architect, this makes architects very mad because you aren't licensed to actually design and submit building plans. Similarly, if you're an architect but call yourself a civil engineer, this makes civil engineers very mad because other people might think you had more homework than them in university. Much like fashion, interior design trends are deeply cyclical. As an example, if you're my age and
I hate this kind of layout. It's so sad.
I showed you an apartment
clean,
like this, you might be like, oh yeah, it looks nice. That's like mid-century
nice,
modern
though.
or something, right? Nope, millennial gray.
Yeah.
If you feel personally attacked, hold on to your ankle socks because no one's culture is safe in the world of interior design, especially interior designers, because after creating the most beautiful, elegant, and magical home that you've dreamt about for years, you get to say, well, hope you like it, before going back to your 450 square foot apartment and scrolling Facebook Marketplace for plant pots. As we all know, the most important thing about fashion is being ahead of the curve, but not too ahead of the curve that people think you're behind the curve.
Japanese designer takes home 2025 prize. Sheesh.
This means you not only have to be ahead of old trends, be on top of current trends, but predict exactly what upcoming trends will be, so you can do that first, and everyone's like, oh, that guy must have come up with it, so he's probably pretty smart and cool. Now, in order to give you some inspiration, I want to catch you up on the most popular design trends of the last 10 years and how we got where we are today. Because kind of like how millennials wore skinny jeans and Gen Z was like, hell no. Then hard pivoted to baggy clothing, pretty much all interior design trends work the same way. So imagine the year is 2015, you're a peak millennial and about to move out on your own. What's in style? Industrial. I'm getting this out of the way because this isn't a style.
Industrial got ruined to me so much. I feel like industrial used to look kind of cool to me until I saw Joshua Wiseman use it and like it. And now to me, it's like disgusting.
It's just what your life must become when you're stuck with a brick wall or exposed ducting in your apartment. We've all seen the meme, but the only thing that was really wrong with a place like this
Truly
is it caused you to grow
hater.
a man bun, make burgers that are too tall, worship the truffle fries.
Oh my god! Oh my, is this not Joshua Wiseman? Oh my god, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, dude.
And develop a mental illness that causes you to think you can make better house ketchup than Heinz.
Is he calling him out? Wait, that is a literal... Oh my god. I feel so fucking validated right now. You have no idea. I knew I wasn't crazy. I knew it.
Minimalism.
I don't like minimalism when it's done with only just like white. You know what I mean? Like, I like it when it's done with the color brown.
As an builder with 170 plus kits. It's a really fun hobby, but damn, it's so expensive. But hear me out.
Sheesh.
Best mental relaxation after a 10-hour shift of hard work. Anyway, wanna see my collection?
2015, this
Maybe
was a guy's ideal
later.
apartment when he was single. Modern Bohemian. This was a girl's ideal apartment when she was single. From here, girls were like, your place is too empty. And guys were like, your place is too girly. So then we got farmhouse chic. Fixer-upper infiltrated the female psyche and caused them to start buying vintage wood furniture from Craigslist, learning only in hindsight that painting something properly requires way more than one step, and is therefore best left to Chinese factory workers.
Okay,
Millennial Grey and Mid-Century Revival. The boys bought all their missing furniture at the same time in the same color from the same store.
Yep.
IKEA. They then watched Frasier, Mad Men, or American Psycho and decided they needed a mid-century inspired statement piece. Either a replica Eames chair or a Barcelona chair, and of course a fiddly fig. If you're like, what's so particular about those things? In terms of decorating trends at the time, I'll put it in these terms. Oxford cloth button-down, olive chinos, Clark's desert boots.
God.
If you know,
Come
you know.
on, at least it looks good though. I like the mid-century look. It looks nice. It looks nice.
Next we have the full Scandi. When guys and girls moved in together, they got rid of each other's
I'm not gonna lie. I do like the full Scandi. I think it looks so fucking clean. I think the space just looks really clean and like open.
furniture they didn't
like it.
leaving only IKEA basics and plants.
Yeah, true.
Flash forward, it's now about 2020, lockdowns happen, and everyone in a teetering relationship breaks up because they actually have to spend time with each other. Japandi/warm minimalism. Single guy still wants minimalism, but has learned from his girlfriend he should actually fill some of the empty
Yeah, I like the Japandi, but I think it's a little bit. I think it's just missing something. You know what I mean? I think this is like the perfect base to grow something more. Like this is like a base. You know what I mean? If you leave it alone like this, it's so empty. I like the colors though. I really like how the warm colors are like.
He takes his half of the Scandinavian.
Yeah, I like Japandi when you mix green with it. Oh my. Like you mix some like genuine like greenery with everything around it. Like I love wood with green. Oh my god.
Furniture and fills the rest with minimalist
Love
Japanese design he bought on stimulus
What kind
checks
of green,
and GameStop
though?
money.
Hard.
Inspired
That's
by
a hard
millennial
question.
gray, he once again buys all his furniture in the same color from the same
I
store.
just need a pop of color, that's for sure.
Just in brown this time. Organic modern. Looking for comfort, single girls took their half of the Scandinavian furniture and filled the rest with plump, squishy designer sofas with lots of layers of pillows and blankets to keep them emotionally secure in such trying and turbulent times. Flash forward again, it's now the modern day in 2025, and after some time apart, Japandi and Organic Modern have matured as individuals, realized the folly in their ways, got back together, and are looking to get married. Organic Modern doesn't like the straight edges and bland color scheme
We
of
know
Japandi,
that
and
you
Japandi
like
doesn't like the
minimalism. We had seen your room.
inherent deception of everything being fuzzy and round without definitive, uncompressible form. By looking at the development of the last 10 years of interior design, we see the way that each major trend has been influenced by the last, and through repeating inspiration, collaboration, breakups, and makeups, you arrive at the dominant trend of today, the combination of organic modern and warm minimalism. This contemporary design incorporates not round, not straight, but sculpted flowing shapes. It decides to skip raw wood and
Oh my god, this looks like fucking Kim Kardashian's home. What the fuck? This one. Is it not? What the fuck?
shapes. It decides to skip raw wood and plush fabric in favor of textured wood paneling and tactile layers. Even the most designer of chubby sofas and sandy mid-century sectionals are out in favor of soft flowing geometry.
Yeah, I like green, like this one. I like the look of wait. You can literally see it. But I didn't like finish it. I only bought the sheets for my little mattress, and I didn't even buy a bed frame, and it's just like for my little mattress, it's green. And that's it. That's all I did.
AKA the croissant. If you ever feel down on your creative abilities, just know that the most popular sofa design trend of 2025 is a hot dog that's split on the grill, curling up on another
Wait,
hot
it does look like a hot dog!
dog. In reaction to excessive tonal layering, an attempt has been made to hard counter by making sure the whole house isn't monochromatic, but has a main theme accented with a bold single color, or is drenched entirely with exactly this shade of green. While these are more trends than styles, and a true modern aesthetic is still developing, where do we go from here? Well, you just have to take emerging trends and continue the story. As a newly married couple, Organic Modern has naturally become bored of Japandi, and having more disposable income but nothing secondhand to improve the
I hate like sofas like this because like how the do you expect somebody to lay down in it? Like bro, it needs sofas need to be two ways. Something to take a nap on and something to sit on. Bro, and if you can't lay down on it, then it's a bad fucking sofa.
place with, as farmhouse chic has been long forgotten, the modern woman seeks
The
to reinvoke
anti-homeless sofa.
the ephemeral sense of love by
Sofas are
introducing
not for
retro
naps.
warmth. Whether it's the nostalgic
Okay,
feel
well,
of
for me it
grandpa
is.
core from their youth, or trying to rekindle the taste of what life is supposed to be like from her Tuscany honeymoon with a fresh breeze of Mediterranean. Either way, this justifies the insatiable female urge to buy secondhand furniture they don't need, learning only in hindsight that properly restoring vintage pieces from auction requires way more than one step, and is therefore best left to Michigan factory workers. How about the boys? The truth is, while we have remained silent our whole lives, the modern man has always known exactly what we've always wanted. It wasn't minimalism, we just couldn't afford anything. It wasn't millennial gray, we just didn't want to go to more than one store more than one time. It wasn't even
Dude, that's so fucking wait, why do I relate to this so much more than the other? No.
or minimalism. That's just millennial gray in the Dune universe, which we are all very excited about. What is actually occurring in the modern man's brain is he's trying to formulate and express the thought, "Dear wife, I see your fuzzy
Fuck, dude. VHK because they're Prime for 2 months. Guys, you know, dude, in my opinion, I just think that it's too much of a headache. And honestly, as long as I go to my PC and able to sleep well, that's all I need.
curvy furniture and nostalgic chairs you found on Marketplace. You can override my minimalism and straight edges and do what you wish, but I have one request. You must incorporate the one true love of all men, the Chrysler Building."
It's so cute, dude.
Because while the late millennial hipster was weaned on minimalism, then developed a taste for 70s retrofuturism while accidentally causing irreparable collateral damage to Gen Z, it has all led us to go another 50 years into the past to
Deme
1920
is one of
and
the
bring
lads. Our VTuber is a true Filipino femboy.
Jesus.
back what modern man truly yearns for. Art Deco 2025, the Empire State Strikes Back.
Can't repeat the past.
My God.
Why, of course you can.
Guys. Holy shit.
And so where are we going from here? First, sculpted furniture is a cope and impractical. Only hotels and rich people want impressive furniture you can't sit on.
True.
Girls want soft and cozy, and guys want sacred geometry. And there's already a solution to that. The return of the beanbag, the ultimate furniture and shape. Next, grandpa core nostalgia could only have a life cycle of one generation, but Mediterranean is an entire landmass that will last as long as the ice caps. So at least 2 generations. Clearly that's in. Next, we need a worrying amount of plants. 2 incomes won't be able to afford children or pets by 2035, so we have to have something that depends on us. Next, put in glass block walls separating rooms for obvious reasons. I really like them and want them to make a comeback. Lastly,
Dude, true. I think this looks nice. I think this one looks nice. This one looks a little bit schizo. The one on the right, that's schizophrenic.
to make a comeback. Lastly, no one under 65 can afford an actual house in any city, so we're all planning to abscond from society and elope in a rural Hollywood aesthetic hobby farm, using the money from
Wait, it's not only me who like dreams of this kind of living. I've always wanted to live like this. Actually, same, literally same. But the only reason why I don't want to is because usually they have internet.
And our 14-leg NBA over-under finally hits.
That's the only thing I need.
Putting it all together, what is the final form of our generation's design philosophy? I present Neo-Deco Cottage Escape.
What the
Let's look.
Okay, 2035, cinema.
Here we have a beautiful Mediterranean-themed Art Deco cottage exterior. Not too big, but still really
Is this AI?
nice for a small family and
Yo,
little
if
garden.
there is
The dream you were
executiveness
all
of
promised
it.
but never received. Come inside.
Alright, let's see it.
To the left, we have a small kitchen with a white oak breakfast table. The oversized groove ceiling mimics the terracotta roofing of the Mediterranean. You might be looking at the glass block partition and think, wow, that really does separate the room despite taking up almost no visual space. No way that could be used as a thematic construction material throughout the rest of the home, though. Wrong. Come with me. Your dining room and lounge initiates guests to a taste of contemporary 2035 design while being grounded in familiar traditional furnishings. There are lots of plants who will love you unconditionally and supply you with precious oxygen, along with a bold verdant green feature wall. Here's a bigger glass block partition. Very nice.
Am I the only one that actually thinks it looks nice though? This looks really nice.
Nice.
It looks great. Honestly, like
Moving to the master bedroom, rigid
Wait,
formal
this looks
dining gives way to more
insane.
casual,
I'm not gonna
soft
lie,
themes, where you have
it
a
looks
big bed to sleep
good.
with your beautiful wife.
dude, this guy has good taste.
Whether natural or Android. Whether Apple or Android. You can see the bed is not just for looks and comfort, but also features 6 USB-C charging ports, the universal standard. I'm sure the European Union would be very proud of their one achievement if they were still with us today.
Okay, dude.
Then you have the guest bathroom. With a little bit of a feminine touch with the color scheme, we've incorporated Art Deco brass detailing along with a North African wicker basket. People always forget there's more than one Mediterranean coast. Notice the soft wake of natural light from both directions. Wonder how that's possible. Like most new homes, we haven't included a shower. Teflon concentration in the water is high enough, it just bounces off you anyway. Come with me. Next you have
Okay, dude.
a more intimate reading and media room. The permanently affixed TV comes equipped with a mandatory 24/7 live stream of Sora News, where currently you can see from a generated visualization of Twitter posts that China is drone striking New York
I love this kind of green though. This green is nice.
City to disperse nanobots into the drinking water. And I know what you're thinking, but no need to panic. I can assure you that's imitation sheepskin.
Okay,
We
dude.
then get to the rear patio sunroof,
Holy shit!
a sequestered space that lets you enjoy a view and a glass of natural wine on an acid rainy day. The stained hollow glass blocks 99.9% of facial recognition satellites. Outside
Okay, good one.
We have a few raised beds for our victory garden. That's essential for when the EMPs prevent prime delivery from arriving with the rations. That there is a Weber kettle grill. Can't beat a classic.
Can't beat a
Leaving
classic.
the best till last, going down to the basement, we have our show-stopping relax and refuge room, which is not just an elegant place to compose yourself, but features a beautiful expansive view of the French Riviera.
Okay, I'm getting like actually pissed off with this fucking glass wall already. I'm at my limit about this fucking glass wall.
Courtesy of Huawei 16K OLED V-Life display. With a subscription of just 35 seconds of generation tokens per month, only skippable ads will be shown. The walls are 70-inch reinforced blast-resistant concrete with a beautiful Himalayan salt slab finish, which of course wouldn't be
Oh my
complete without
God.
not one, but two glass block partitions. Let me take you back to the front. Concluding our 2035 home tour, we're asking just 59,999 universal basic labor hours with our blue membership card, and prices for our red membership card begin at just 499 stimulus checks. Together forever, multi-generational family financing available. Thanks for coming along on this home tour of the future, and well, hope you like it.
Damn, that was a good video, dude. I've noticed a distinct increase in plants of each generation. This means that eventually in 2045 we'll be living inside a hollowed out trees. As if we'd have trees big enough to even hollow it out, to be honest with you. I'm sorry, but that's the realistic thingy, bro. As if we have big enough trees anymore to hollow it out. Jesus Christ.